Hey guys, if you're looking for making effective communication skills in English your forte, then here I am to give you some tips on how to speak correct and impressive English. English has become a global language today, a window to the world, and therefore lots of us are very apprehensive about exposing ourselves to the international world in India and abroad. Therefore, learning to speak correctly, fluently is the need of the hour. And if you follow few of my tips, I am sure you will be able to at least make a basic conversation in correct English. Yes friends, this is Tasneem Khurshid from my YouTube channel Adventures with Tas. I have been making videos in English grammar. And to take a step further, I thought I will give you some tips on effective communication skill. So guys, here goes my first tip. Speak without the fear of making mistake. What I mean here is, when you are making a conversation, don't be conscious that I will make mistake and therefore stop yourself from talking. You are sure to make mistake. Accept this. Make as many mistakes as you can. These mistakes will help you learn a lot. Trial and error method is an age-old method of learning any language. And therefore, when you make mistakes, you rectify your mistakes, you correct your mistakes, and therefore you are able to learn correct language in this way. People may mock at you, they may laugh at you, they may make fun of you, you may become a laughing stock. But everything is fine as far as you are going to learn from this, and that will lead to a better future. So, don't be scared to make mistakes. My tip number 2 for the day is get grip to the basics. Start with basic words and core grammar. Use only keywords which are conversational, which are used in the day-to-day life. Don't go for a very flamboyant, fruity accent. We are not making Shashi Tharoors of ourselves. We are learning a language. And therefore, try to use keywords and also basic grammar, but let them be used with correct pronunciation and proper grammar usage. So this is the second tip from my side, that get grip to the basics. The third tip of the day, immerse yourself in English culture. Now, what do we do here? Go to English theaters, watch English movies, go to such places of tourist attraction where the local language is English, read literature which is in English, mingle with people who naturally converse in English. This culture of English around you will help you to develop the language. It will put in you the words and the correct usage, and when you talk later, all these will come back to you and you will be able to speak correct language. So, mark my words guys, immersing in English culture will go a long way in helping you develop correct language. And now the fourth and the most important tip, which is going on for ages. Practice, practice and practice. Practice as much as you can. Whatever you learn, whatever you have gone through, whatever you have heard, practice everything. Maybe you look and practice, maybe you read and practice, maybe you talk and practice, but practicing is the key to learning the correct language. So the fourth tip is practice, practice and practice. The next tip, read everything in English. Let it be the newspaper, magazine, journal, even a small paper bag that you get from a grocery shop. The matter in the text may not be of any concern to you, but it will help you to learn the vocabulary. It will help you to understand the correct usage of words, the correct usage of grammar. So read everything that you come across, even the hoardings, the advertisements that you come across on the road or anywhere else. Read those. Along with reading everything in English, watch English soaps, listen to English music. Now I know this is a trend with the youngsters to listen to the English music. When you're listening to the music, just don't focus on the rhythm. try to grasp the words, maybe not all, but few. But these words will slowly sink in and help you to grow your language. Now, the next tip, keep a vocab target. At least one word per day. See to it that you have learned at least one word every day thoroughly. This word you will use tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and in the meanwhile you are learning one word every day. So all these words together and all the other words that you are gathering from all the other sources, they will ultimately converge into your own huge dictionary in English words. Now, the most important tip, train your mind to think English. Why I call this tip as most important? Because when you are thinking, you get enough time to evaluate your words, evaluate your usage, evaluate your flow, rectify your mistakes. So whenever the thought process begins in your mind, train your mind that the thoughts are running in English. And when they run in English, then you are able to understand how far you have achieved the grip to the language. So train your mind to think in English, a very important tip. And yes, of course, one more important tip, indulge in loud self-talk. Now, self-talk, you stand in front of the mirror or when you are in the washroom, there is nobody around you, so you don't become conscious, you are yourself. And when you get that me time, talk to yourself, talk loudly. When you talk loudly, you get the chance to turn and twist your tongue, and that gives a flow to your language. So it's a very important tip that you must talk to yourself in loneliness, but talk loudly. When nobody is around, when you are not conscious of your surroundings, then talk to yourself loudly. Loud self-talk will definitely help you to speak correctly and fluently. Now, the next step is enjoy the learning process. Don't take this process as a boredom. It is not a school work. It is not study. It is not homework that we are looking to do or we are forced to do. We are trying to learn the language willingly. We are enjoying this. So do it with pleasure. When you do something with pleasure, you don't give up. You learn quickly. You learn faster because you are enjoying it. But if it is a burden, if it is a boredom, then you will give up very soon, and then the whole process will become a complete zero. So enjoy the process of learning English. And now, one last tip, take a chill pill. Now, what do I mean by taking a chill pill? You've been trying to learn this language for a long time now. You are saturated. You feel that you are not making any progress. There has been no change in you from the time you began to the time you are at now. And therefore, you feel frustrated. This is the time when you need to take a break. Take a break. Stop the process of learning. Give yourself some time. And this time, mind you, will not be a wasted time. All that you have learned, that it will get the time to sink in. All the words will settle in you. And these words, when you come back, after a break, when you come back, this break will rejuvenate you. After a break, you will realize that everything that you had learned has retained in you and has come out in a more organized manner. So, give yourself a break, take a recourse after a break, and I'm sure that break will work positively for you. Now, I know I have overloaded you with lots of tips, but if you follow at least 2 or 3 of the tips that I have shared with you today, probably it will help you to learn basic English language to speak correctly with proper grammar usage. All the best to you guys. Try these tips, and in the meanwhile, I will try and work on more videos of this kind to help you out with learning correct English. Just wait and watch. Thank you.